So recently, it dawned upon me how much I sometimes hate Volkswagens because of the amount of stupid little diag things I have to do to kind of solve issues. And for those of you that watched my, not most recent video, but the last video before that, I talked about how one of the issues with the TT is that and I'm hoping the dog bone mount is rattling off the line really, really badly. And it's causing this vibration in the cabin that I'm really hoping isn't actually my downpipe hitting the trans tunnel. We've like checked for clearances and everything, but I'm gonna go out into the car and try to replicate it here. So that is what we're going to try to fix today by installing one of these dog bone mount inserts, because the mount in the subframe or the bushing isn't quite dead. It's showing its age. The car is a 2013, so that means that now officially the car is 12 years old because it's 2024 now. So it would be time to do that, but that means I have to drop the subframe out of the car, which is actually quite a bit of work because you have to be able to press that bushing out, which means you pull the whole subframe out of the car. You don't just lower it. So I'll show you what we're going to be installing. And there's been tons of videos of people installing these, and I think I just spat right on the lens. We're going to go ahead and throw one in today. Lots of different companies make them. I guarantee you they're probably all pretty much the same, but we're going to be installing one of these guys. This is a very, very simple install. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time. We're going to see what it does before and after. So we're going to go for a drive really quickly, try to get it to do the noise, and then we'll install it and see how it feels after. Okay, so I'm hoping very easily I can get it to make the noise. So sometimes it's like kind of hard to get it to do it, but when the car's warm, it likes to do it the most. That noise. Yeah, that little vibration. One more time. Yeah. Okay, the first step, obviously, jack up the car. And then, so I don't die. Ooh. Ow, fuck, that's hot. God damn. So now, we're gonna take this handy dandy little fella, and he is going to get shoved up in here, something like this. So I'm gonna need to lube him up and shove him up in there real nice like. And I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, so you can use either silicone grease, white lithium grease. And we're just gonna... Okay, and then you should just be able to push it in. These are the normal noises I make when I work on my cars. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're gonna do a little magic trick that I did last time I did this on my E3. We're gonna use the jack to help us out. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing because I'm just using my low profile jack. And I'm going to push it in using the power of the force. And you gotta be slow with it because it's gonna try to bend its way kind of out and whatnot. Slowly work its way in there. And we're pretty damn close. So now it's almost all the way in. We should be able to undo the bolt and then use the washer to push it the rest of the way in. Oh my God, that's fucking tight. It's a bit old. So before I send this guy in here, we're gonna just quickly spray out the threads with some just like WD-40 or something. WD-40 all over the camera. Oh, probably would help if I had the washer. Now we're gonna torque it. We're just gonna pull you guys out so I can wipe the lens off because I'm sure you're covered in WD-40 by now. Howdy. So apparently I didn't hit record when I torqued it. So it's 75 foot-pounds plus a 90-degree turn. It's all tight now. I'm gonna clear out underneath the car. Let's see if this thing still vibrates. Okay, let's go drive. Why do I have the strange feeling this is gonna be much worse? All right, let's do the test. Nothing. Ooh, let's go. Did it fix it? Okay, let's try again. Nothing. Okay. This is what I like to see. Okay, I gotta go at my wall and then we'll see if it still does it. Yeah, no vibration off the line. Oh yeah. And it shifts way better too. I think I might need to do another DSG relearn. But man, it feels good. Also, that little rattling you heard was just the bunch of coins I have in my ashtray. Yep, no rattling off the line. Yeah, and it shifts hard now. You can feel it. It's like boom, boom. So there you guys go. $30 upgrade to fix #1 vibrations and also make your car shift a little bit better. It's definitely a little bit louder on the inside because obviously we are translating any amount of vibration from the engine more heavily into the chassis of the vehicle. It's being less absorbed. There's more material in between the actual chassis and the area that it's used to kind of like move forward and back in the dog bone mount. So that's obviously going to happen. So if you do install one of these, don't be too concerned once you have more noise in the cabin, but it definitely feels a lot better. Getting rid of that noise was something that I've wanted to do ever since pretty much I installed the downpipe, and I'm wondering if because the downpipe is a little bit more stiff than the factory one, that kind of took a little bit away from it. Anyways, so that will do it for the quick install of the dog bone mount in the Mark II TTS today. This goes for the Mark 6, the Mark 5 GTI, the A3 8P, and also the standard Mark II TT. So if you guys do want to make a little bit improvement for super cheap, you can pick one of these bad boys up for 30 bucks. I will have the link in the description to ECS if you want to go grab it for yourself, and anything you guys do buy through ECS through my links helps me out, so thank you very much if you do go pick one up. But that will do it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. The next one that you're gonna see is gonna be the reveal for the new rig, and it's actually literally sitting right behind the camera. I'm looking at it, and it does look super nice. Thank you once again. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, but peace out. I will see you in the next video.